Sal and Pete are standing outside their ambulance, just a jawing. They're two paramedics. And after a while, Harry and Lita walk up to them and say, "Could you please get our daughter to the hospital?" And Pete says, "Well, maybe you should have thought of that before you went against Obama." And the husband tries to console the wife and asks, where are you taking her? Daughter's had an accident. They're out on the street there. And Sal says, "We're going to take her to this hospital." Harry says, "Let's go, honey. Let's go meet them there." And they get in their car and they drive. And Sal has a call to make, so he dials it. And the line's busy. He can't get through. He gets cut off. Who knows? But he turns around and, "Well, okay, Pete, let's get going." Pete? He looks around, and no, Pete's not there. And he looks around on the other side of the ambulance, and he still doesn't see Pete, but he does see Harry and Ray. A different Harry than, the guy with the, it's the streets, the unseen business. You find a lot of folks look alike and similar names, all that. Sees Harry and Ray, street justice paramedics. Paramedics just like them. And Ray smiles. He says, "Oh, we got a date for you two right now." And they end up taking both Sal and Pete not to the emergency room. They don't have to drop these all at the hospital. They take him to Hell on Earth, Utah on Earth. And they got replacements in their ambulance. Harry and Ray Street Justice Paramedics ambulance. It's been prepared. They go out and they pick up these two salt and pepper. Sal and Pete. Paramedics. And that night, Red and Vince are doing a little witnessing, and they see Sal and Pete hanging by their balls of steel. Don't worry, they got replacements a lot better at the job. And those shoes, this is Stone Cold's Mean Street Fiction. Harry and Ray Street Justice Paramedics. They pick you up. You done wrong on the streets, the unseen business. Harry and Ray pick you up. They drop you off. Might drop off someone else in your shoes at the hospital or somewhere else. But they drop you off. You done wrong. Gone against the top of the streets, been in the way of Christ complexes, Jesus' house, perhaps, being built on his chest, one and only John Melton Brady's chest. They pick you up and they take you there, and that's what they did with Sal and Pete. And Red and Vince, 2 LA street cops, are witnessing. You work on the streets, you unseen business, you have to witness. Sometimes they witness their own, with impersonators of yours truly. Yeah, that means the California Walk of Shame. Those stars aren't on the floor, they're up on the ceiling. But today it's a nice thing. They witness Pete and Sal hanging by those egos of steel, balls of steel. And Red tells them, both of them, they got that chemical pain and street chemicals going to keep them wide awake, lucid, focus on that lesson, long term. And Red says, well, good news, they got that kid you were treating to you were picking up to the hospital. I know you're concerned. Yeah, as always, this mean street fiction has a basis in a fact. Or it's inspired, let's me put it that way. This Son of a Carpenter Mary parable. I'm Stone Cold Melton, Son of a Carpenter Mary, John Melton Brady. The Son of a Carpenter Mary parable has a basis in my life. Yeah, I've had those stigmata wounds. Oh, since I was 7 years old. Oh, before that. My teeth are kind of stigmata wounds. That reminds me, Sal and Petey have a date with Dave, the dental guy, tonight as well. Well, I had these wounds all my life. I call them the sins of mankind wounds. And always accompany not being able to eat or losing weight real quickly, and I knew that was happening in 2014, particularly rough spring break, sins of mankind, Son of a Carpenter Mary wounds, particularly rough, and I knew it was on the way. You could see it for months, I think. Look for my parables on my breaks from where I had to work, because you can't reach me by phone. My graphic art livelihood being censored. Look through those parables of 2014, just before June, when I ended up in the hospital, and you'll see them on the elbows, the legs, the toes, the hand. Oh, bad sense. They must have been really bad on spring break, or furlough from the military. Who knows? Oh, please be good. I'm worried about your immortal souls. And my Son of a Carpenter Mary, sins of mankind was stigmata ones. Be good. And in 2014, I got to where last thing I did was go into Santa Monica. You get a bus pass from the city. When you don't live there, you have to commute from downtown LA. And I went in, last thing I did was get that bus pass, just before, it's for the next month, June, just before. Didn't have it that Wednesday like they usually do, so I had to go back Thursday. That's the last time out of room 433. And it just kept going downhill. Wounds worse. Couldn't eat. And I lost at least 60, if not 80 pounds during that less than a month before I ended up in the hospital. The stigmata wounds, the Son of Carpenter wounds, Mary wounds can be vicious, can be quick active. Oh yeah, it still hurt like I was in the Good Samaritan Hospital. But at that one point I called 911 to get the paramedics out, and I saw what I call Obama's paramedics. Didn't have much of a uniform, not much of anything on it, not even a name tag. And, oh, let's see if I got it handy. Hold on just a second. The pepper part of that duo was more concerned with the posters in my room there, pointing out easily documented censorship. Call me from all military bases, guys. More concerned with that than with, looking at me. You know, they didn't take me to the hospital. And I spent 70 plus days in the Good Samaritan when, somebody from work took me where I used to work, yes, because you can't reach that number right there. Somebody from work took me, but the arrogance, the attitude, I usually only associate with those two paramedics that came in there, room 433. Usually only associate with Obama folks or Mormons. So I designed imagery, this stuff, and parables. And here's one: a welcome to hell on earth, street justice paramedic style. Where the good guys went. Top of the streets, mean as hell. They want you to broadcast that, but it's a real simple when it comes to some things. And you look for a lot of folks taking a ride with Harry and Ray. It's my street fiction for being in the way of me building Christ Complex, Jesus' house right here. Oh, I wanted to start with that one. It's an image from 2010, I think. 2 or 3 of them. 10, 11. Angela was visiting. You know where this fiction ends. I always tell you what to do. Call from all military bases with a World Trade Center Flight 93 check. Been asking for over 7 years. Been wearing that imagery. See a terrorist at work. Had the DVDs in hand. Taking photos on that overlook. Breaks from the where I worked. Been asking for over 7 years. Says you have to get one call in front door. Call from the military base to tell your friends and family. Call in front of the mayor, governor, reporters, network news anchors, local, state, and federal officials, candidates running for presidency. On down to mayor, governor, a local office, whatever. Get the reaction. Especially those reporters are not doing their job. You can hold up your wife's phone as your phone. A lot of them like this. It's less than a $50 phone and camera here. Make a video. As you document your family's life on not being allowed to work, when you call John Melton Brady, you have no idea when else or how bold, how audacious those folks will be. Hijacking your family's lifeline, hiding in the shadows, being nice as can be, paramedics. You have no idea when else that phone won't be allowed to work. Same folks are hijacking your call when your daughter, your son, your mom, you need to go to the hospital, need the firemen, need the police. Same folks are hijacking your calls when you call me with a World Trade Center Flight 93 check that's still going to be on Newsworthy. Document that with a SEMPER 5 video from military bases and here at home. And add to my, I know some of you out there got some good stories inspired by real life yourself. Make those a Harry and Ray, street justice paramedics. You know it's not going to make it to even news, any of that street unseen business stuff you got, unless those at the top want it to. And if that's the case, you damn sure better be making them. Make those videos, those parables, if you want to call them that, and consider it your street resume. Do that SEMPER 5, very real life stuff as well. Come see me in person. We got work to do. Building Jesus' house.